While shopping at our local Target department store, I saw these mini pizza bagels in the frozen pizza section. These were $7.29. These are just cheese, but they are mozzarella, white cheddar, and Parmesan on tomato sauce on a bagel crust. Let's see if these are any bigger than the last ones or if it's more of the same. I don't normally eat bagel bites or bagel pizzas. This is a new adventure for me. So, oh, it looks like more of the same as before. Very, very tiny, very tiny bagels. Like if I went to a bakery and I asked for a bagel and a schmear and they gave me this, I'd say, what do I look like? I'm 3? Come on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in this package. That works out to over $1 a piece. And they're just cheese. So I don't know. We're going to put these in the oven. It says 425 for 10 to 12 minutes. It also says you can use the air fryer, but I'm not going to use the air fryer because, quite frankly, I want to give these every chance to shine. Foods that have like a Hot Pocket or a pizza roll, something that's sort of moist and wet on the inside, usually does well with the air fryer. I call it the air baker. It's not really frying anything, it's baking. But regardless of those little details, I do think pizza rolls, tater tots, Hot Pockets, those do well in an air fryer. I would even argue they might do better in an air fryer than in an oven. For these, though, I'm afraid they'd get dried out. So I'm going to just cook them traditionally in the oven. So I'll go throw those in there and see you back here in just a minute, and we'll see what they look like and give them a taste test. All right, guys, I don't know about you, but that does not look that appealing to me. However, that's after 16 minutes in the oven when they said 10 to 12 minutes. At 12 minutes, these were still pretty undercooked. I had to put down a sheet of aluminum foil just like before. However, these really stuck to the aluminum foil, darn near burning my fingers trying to get them off of there. So kind of a difficult cooking method, at least in the oven. Now, I also saw on the box as I was throwing it away, these are supposed to be gluten-free. Well, you know, I don't know how important gluten is in a bagel, so I'm not quite sure I'm prepared for this. They don't cook well, they don't look good, they don't smell good. And overall, they're very doughy, very squishy. They don't have any resemblance to a bagel at all. That one's got a little char. These are just cheese and sauce, and it's supposed to have 3 different cheeses, but it's so little of each thing, I don't know how you're going to be able to tell. So I've already got a bad attitude before I've even tried these, but I'm going to do it anyway because, darn it, I'm here to provide information for you guys so you know what to expect. Now, this might be something you like. I don't know. What I end up tasting, I'll tell you what it tastes like, and then you can decide if that sounds good to you. And I'm going to score it based on my own personal value system on 0 to 10. So, none of these look good to me. Like I'm trying to pick like the best of the bunch here. At 7 pieces, and it's a 7-ounce box. That means each one of these is 1 ounce. And they cost at $7.29, a little over $1 a piece for this 1 ounce pizza bite. It seems a little pricey for what I'm looking at. But maybe it's deceitful. Maybe it actually tastes amazing. Let's try. Maybe because it doesn't have the gluten, it doesn't taste anything at all like a bagel. It doesn't have the texture of a bagel at all. It's extremely dense. There's very little air inside of the cellular structure of that crust. It's just a dense, chewy, squishy dough. And there's a lot of it. Then let's talk about these toppings. I don't know what they're putting on for cheese because it barely has anything on it. It's mostly bread and tomato sauce is what I'm tasting. I realize they say they're putting these multiple different cheeses on there with cheddar and mozzarella, Parmesan. Good luck figuring that out because it just tastes like somebody made a mistake in the kitchen. maybe first day on the job. I'm going to finish this because I started it. I'm trying to find anything nice to say. I got nothing. There's no redeeming quality here. I think, recently we had our perfect 10. I think we found our perfect 0. It's got to be pretty darn bad at everything to be a 0. I mean, that is absolutely a triumph in failure. I can't imagine calling anything worse than this pizza. I don't even think this is pizza. I don't know what this is, but it's like aliens were watching us and hearing about us and never saw or have ever tasted a pizza. And they abducted me and they said, "Here, Carrie, we brought you some pizza, the food of your people." And I'm like, "No, you guys, you maybe got the math right, but you didn't get the science right. It's not pizza." On a scale of 0 to 10, that's a 0. Why am I doing this to myself? Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.